Welcome in, everyone. Today we're going to play a game that just came out called Only Up to Space. So another game where you have to climb various objects on your way upward to somewhere, in this case to space. I thought I would check it out and see what it had to offer in kind of the rage game, climbing game genre. So let's take a look. I noticed right at the beginning there is a character screen, and they all have stats here, but they all seem to be the same stats at the moment, so I don't know if at some point in the future that is going to change for them. But currently, all the same stats for everybody, just different color jumpsuits. We are astronauts or astro engineers. There is a story behind this, and I think we're climbing through the wreckage of the space station. Pretty light on settings, just graphics and volume, but that's alright. It doesn't need a lot of things. And I'm going to try to play with a controller. One thing I did notice when I started the first time, this is level based as opposed to just a single setting, so it'll be interesting to see how that evolves. But let's get started. I'll redo level 1 so you can see all of the content from the beginning, and we'll see how it goes. Here we are in our light yellow jumpsuit. We have a jump, we have a run, and you do grab onto things when you hit edges, I've noticed, so you do have a little bit of a climbing ability. I didn't try walking on these. Do these hurt you? No. You do have a health and a stamina bar. I don't know what impact beyond falling that will have. But let's take a quick run around. I like that they have the arrows to help you know where to actually go to progress. But let's just take a peek around the base here and see what's what. See if anything is interactable. I feel like playing with controller will be a little less precise than with keyboard and mouse, but we'll see how it goes. I was able to clear this level with keyboard or with controller when I first tried it, just to see what's what. So I at least know the early stages are doable. All right. As I said, it just released today, yesterday, very recently. It is discounted. So if you're looking for some low-cost fun, this might be it for you. Let me just jump up here. Let's see. Oh, I don't have any stamina. Hold on. There we go. Oh, that's a little too high for me. Interesting. I wonder if only certain places are allowed to be climbed, at least down here. Oh, we can get up here. Whoop. Yeah, see, I don't think we're meant to be here, so there's no grab on. Alright, we'll go back to where we're supposed to go. If we can. Oh yeah, looks like we can get up. Yeah. Alright, now we're back on the path. I would say the graphics are decent. Obviously, it's not a AAA game or anything like that, but quite serviceable. I'm at max settings, I believe, for this one. You can see I have a little climbing animation there for some of these as I grab on. Yeah, the controller is just a little bit loose when trying to stay in a straight line, so I can definitely imagine on some more precise sections later that will cause a problem for some of us, including me. This first level is by no means difficult, just a nice warm-up. I mean, this next little section could be a little tricky because it's a thin path, but I don't think anybody would struggle to get past this level in 1 or 2 tries. Yeah, you could definitely fall off here. So we'll just take that nice and easy. The level structure has me keenly interested to figure out how that's going to work. Like, do we start from the stopping point of this level with the next level, or is it a whole new level? Is there a sandbox level later where it's the entire path? So, interested to see where that goes at some point. Yeah, so most of the rest of this level is going to be this type of section right here. And you can see it's not quite perfect. There are some sections where you're floating, but that's to be expected. Yeah, a little bit of, clipping through the environment, but nothing serious to this point that I've seen wrong with this. You can just walk up these. I don't know if that's intended or not. Whoa! I don't want to fall immediately after I said this level's not that difficult. Just make sure we get to the end here. There we go. $3 stars and 50 coins. I'm not sure what the coins are for. I guess we'll find out. And we're on to the next level. And as I said, I completed the first level once before, so I actually have 100 coins. I don't have a face, or at least I can't see through my helmet. So, first question answered, you start where you stopped for the next level. Next question would be, if I fell from here, would I be forced to start at the bottom or here? Well, I guess we'll find out eventually, because I will definitely fall at some point. As I mentioned, these arrows are very nice. I don't know if you need it right here, but I appreciate making sure you're taking the right paths in general to get towards the finish. Just a nice and easy climb to start here. I have no doubt it will become more difficult. Oh, looks like we're going straight ahead. I see. If this game catches on at all, it'll be interesting to see how the speedrunners approach some of these levels. Speedrunners on these types of games do some amazing things that I cannot believe with the jumps they make and the sections where they run through where it looks like you could fall at any moment. It's crazy. My skill level does not come close to that. Oh yeah, a bit windy here. Whoops. Oh, I must have to jump from here. Can still kind of see the ground, not exactly. Can't make anything out other than that there is ground. Oh. Big jump, there we go. All right. I never like these walking on kind of arched tops like this. It makes me the most nervous. Yeah, like I assume somebody could zoom through here, jumping across these diagonals. But that's not me. Slow and steady, hopefully, wins the race. Probably could go across the middle here, if you were so inclined. There we go. Oh, I thought the jump wasn't going to register. All right, on to the next one. I don't think we'll get through all of these in one sitting, but I just wanted to get a feel for how the game played and what the levels look like. So we'll do a few at least. Looks like we're on the edge of space, if not in space, at this point. Get up there, buddy. There we go. Yeah, like this is totally skippable with no jump, I am sure. But my confidence on those is pretty low. Again here, jump will probably do it. Should we give it a go? Yeah, should be fairly straightforward. Interesting that you can't necessarily walk over those by crouching. There we go. Oh, it looks like a Guardians of the Galaxy ship almost. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got a couple more sections, it looks like, assuming that up there is the ramp. That there again is likely for risky people who want to make jumps to get across here. Oh, I thought it was going to be the next ramp, not this one. That looks like a vending machine, or a store, actually. Let's see if that's what this is. Oh, this definitely could have been one. To spend your tokens. Like, this feels like the exact spot to do so. But I guess not. I mean, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. This way. Oh, there looks like a spaceship docked up here. Or floating. Kind of battleship or station. Not the most difficult section of all time. Oh, that could have been tricky if there was a gap there and you couldn't see it. But there was not. Looks like a little greenhouse there off in the distance. I don't know if that's where we're going, but I'm gonna guess so. This is where they could use an arrow, I feel like. Although, this seems like the right way. I don't know, maybe the arrows have stopped now that we're past level 2. Maybe that was just to give you a feel for the game. I don't know that you could actually fall between these, but still taking it safe. You could for sure at the corners. A little breather there. Oh, that one disappeared. Was that on... That must have been either a glitch or on purpose. That adds a new wrinkle if things can disappear once you get close or land on them. That changes the game for sure. Take a risky jump. There we go. Oof. Alright, got a nice bench here, a station. If some of this stuff was interactable, I think that would be a nice little addition. You know, let you sit down, take in the views. Just small stuff like that. My nemesis, the arched pipe. Particularly on controller, I just don't feel in control of walking on these. Feels like you have to aim off to the side to actually walk straight. So far I wouldn't say there's been anything too stressful. There's been spots here and there, but nothing over the top difficult. Alright, call back to the first level here. With these bars. Yeah, just every once in a while you can walk right over them, and then other times you have to jump. So I wonder why there's a section beyond it, just for aesthetic. Like, I feel like there could be item pickups or things added pretty easy. If there isn't already. I haven't really seen any or seen any notes on anything like that. And we still don't know what the coins are for, but we got a nice collection going. Oh boy, I should have maybe done a bigger jump, but we made it. There we go. Another section complete. I think if we get to this, the end of this one, on the next one we'll just start off by falling off and seeing what happens. See if we truly start all the way back at the beginning or at the checkpoint or what happens. I would say obviously at this point we would fall to our death, as we are well into space, or at least this feels like space. We'll see what happens if we happen to make it to the checkpoint. few more sections to go, it looks like. You can tell that the music is meant to make your heart race a little bit in these sections with the deep, like, bass sound in the background constantly beating. Little breather right here. All right. Now you can kind of see in the distance, depending on the camera angle, there's definitely a lot more structure to go. It won't be in this section necessarily, but I can tell that we're not near the end. Alright, next checkpoint. So let's see what happens when we fall, now that we're at a checkpoint. Can you come from that way? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, this looks different. So we'll come over here, away from the checkpoint. And take a dive. If we're really going to fall to the bottom, it might be a minute. I can still move my character. Not really of any value. So already I kind of wish this showed us falling and followed us down and not just into the abyss. Because if you're just going to go into the abyss like this, why not just cut it off and not make me wait? Thinks I'm running. Interesting. Can't even see the platform I fell off of. Yeah, so that is not a great experience when you jump off. They need to adjust that. got money. Can we do anything with the money? I mean, I can stretch these health bars, but that doesn't do anything. And what level did we make it to? We made it to level 7. How many levels do we think there are here? Oh, quite a few. What are we at? 20 levels? Yeah, looks like 20 levels. Yeah, but if falling off is going to just send you into the abyss forever, that's not a great way to handle that. Hopefully that gets adjusted. Like I said, this just released, so there's bound to be bugs. And hopefully that gets updated. But an interesting game, not super difficult early on. I mean, maybe as you get closer to level 20, it gets much more difficult, ramps up. I don't know. Have to see. But not the most difficult climbing game. A good entry point if you're not confident or not used to them before you get into some of the more difficult ones that are much less forgiving when it comes to the climbing aspect. But overall, a decent time. I had fun. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing so you don't miss any future videos. Until next time, thanks for watching.